be mad to settle here.
Hi, Zizaran here with another video, and in this we are going to cover Blight Ravaged maps and Blight in general. So I've been doing a lot of Blight. Some things have changed this league, and yeah, just my findings. As far as the skill tree goes, these nodes are awful and I hate them, so I got rid of those. So at the moment I've taken these, and I have not had time to take these yet, but I've heard bad things. I've heard they're incredibly dangerous and rippy. Rings, the annoyance early on, I just didn't bother with one on my right ring, but Chilling Towers Freeze, this is silver and opalescent, incredibly powerful, very, very good. So definitely get that, and then Meteor Towers create Burning Ground. These are the two that I like, and I've been clearing Blight Ravage maps on this, even barely with attacking. Now, next up, preparing your map is really important. So the safest thing you could do is 3 Amber, 3 Sepia, and 3 Clear. This is very, very easy to do Blight Ravage maps, and you'll barely have to attack yourself. I'm now doing 3 of these, then I'm doing 3 Amber and 3 Sepia. So that's what I'm doing at the moment. Depending on your build, you might be able to do more. We'll roll it, and rolling it is really important. Now, what am I looking for to not be here? I am looking for nothing like cannot be stunned. Nothing like action speed is lower than normal. That is like anything that like prevents the monsters from being stunned or makes them move faster. Anything like that is terrible. And then I'm going to throw in some fragments. The reason for that is it just adds a little bit of quant to the Blight Ravage maps. Now we're doing this live, so this might be embarrassing and I might not be able to do it because Blight Ravage maps are hard and there is a little bit of RNG here as well. So when I talk about RNG, what can happen is you might get really bad positioning for towers. I also just run around and put a portal so I don't accidentally misclick out of the map. But you might get really bad RNG for towers. Now these maps are my favorite because sometimes you only get 2 lanes and sometimes 3. Now what we're looking for is, are there a lot of stun immunes? Are there a lot of chill immunes? So there's no chill immune bosses, so this should be fine. And we have a pretty good start here. So now what I want to look at is I want to have a stun tower here, freeze tower here, and I really, really do want this, ideally both of them, covered by the buff tower. That's quite important. Just checking my auras are on here. But I don't need to build more right away. I can also like throw down a level 1 chill tower. It does a lot, and as you can see, they're very cheap to build. Still nothing there. This is mostly okay. And I'm most likely going to have meteor towers here to help a little bit with the clear. I can have another chill tower here. Building some auras. Let's see. This is a really good choke point. So now I'm going to remake my choke point here. So I have 2 stun towers, 2 freeze towers. And you might notice that I'm not upgrading to all the way except for the meteor. Meteor is the only one that goes all the way. The reason for that is they basically lose their ability and become kind of trash at that level. Another chill tower. Another here. And these can be affected. Oh, whoops. I built the wrong one. That's bad. Okay. Now what I'm gonna... Oops. That was gonna be fire. See, it goes a little fast. I'm gonna build some meteors. That'll help take care of things. Now, sadly, we do have a 3rd lane. When it's 2, it's very free. And here is a little bit scary, to be honest. This is bad RNG on the towers. They're very far apart. I'm not getting more at the moment. Now, everything here is a complete chokehold. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put down, and hopefully not die, some meteor towers here so they can clear without me interacting with this part. They should be fine now. And worst case scenario, we do have that. And we already have a lot of extra resource. I mean, we can just make these scout towers now because why not? They'll help clear. Now we're hoping for more things here. We do have stun immunes, so that is scary. Finally, please? Yes. This is great. Yeah, we'll go for freeze here. Freeze here. We'll have 2 meteor towers here to help. Some more here. Another one here. Try to upgrade most things to level 3. Right, so everything here we don't have to worry about. Nothing's getting through there. I'm gonna have a buffer tower here and hope that it hits multiple. It doesn't. So now all I have to do is I have to continue helping with the damage there. Now you don't want to be too far away from up there. It does feel like it's gotten better. I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like the towers aren't deactivating as easily when you're outside of range. So as you can see here, the freeze tower is completely freezing these. They're just standing still. I don't have that much damage, so I'm 2 million damage right now. When I have Frenzy up, it's a bit more, but the explosions help a lot. And yeah, just honestly, the explosions feel great. It's mostly me using the towers to clear. But as you can see, I'm completely ignoring. These are just, what are they gonna do? I can just explode them if I want to, no problem. Cannot be slowed. It is nice when the towers have a boss on them that they are keeping preoccupied, because then they're never stopping casting. They have like a little bit of a warm-up period, as you can see. So I just have to make sure that nothing gets past here and hope for the best. It is definitely holding. Yeah. This seems like a good example. First try. Poggers. Well, you don't know that. I could have recorded 7 videos where I failed, but I didn't. Or so I say. So it definitely is easy to fail these ones, though. These are pretty much all the towers I bother with. I did in the past have like a minion strategy, but that was before Blight Ravage maps came. These have too much HP that they can really clear them, in my opinion. So we can like go look here. I think all the bosses are dead from here. Like our minion meteor towers are just killing everything. And like I said, it really does feel like they've fixed the blight issue with towers not activating. Because before I would have been off screen. I do end up having to cull bosses and stuff. Something big exploded there, so that took out a boss. Probably a big rare. As you can see, very comfortable in my opinion for doing these. I do try to be a little bit careful. These are scary. When you hear that sound, especially on hardcore, you should be terrified. If a boss gets DD'd, because our explosion does not explode bosses, you will die. 100%. Like, that would kill me. No questions asked. It would be like millions of damage. Honestly, that went really nice. So that's pretty much what I'm always looking for. A cluster where I'm able to, ideally, the minimum I want is 2 stun tower, 1 freeze tower that is buffed with the empowering at level 3. With all those at level 3, pretty much nothing gets past. You can get a little fucked by rares, having like, cannot be slowed, etc. But rares aren't that much of a problem in this build because of the explosions. So this has been working really well for me. I've failed 2? Wait, where's the last one? Is he here? Oh. Resilient to fire towers. Normally now I would be looking for somewhere close that I can build scout towers. But we'll just slowly kill this. But yeah, things are a lot of HP in here. I've been doing this since very early and it's made me all my money. So what am I looking for money-wise in Blight Ravage maps? The number one thing you can get, and you don't get a lot of gold. The number one thing you can get is... Do I have a shield? Base types is generally what sells the best. On hardcore, this shield base, item level 86 cardinal round shield, is 50 CE plus. And they sell very fast. The other thing that's really, really good, and I do have 1 good amulet so far, I look for these. Because these can drop double anointed amulets here. I have only had 1 in, this is my 16th Blight Ravage map. Corrupting them is good too, but my build can't handle all the corruptions yet, so I've been a little bit scared of that. I got no amulet. I have PTSD that they're not showing on my filter. Either that or they're just really rare. I mean, I have found one, but I wish I'd found more. Other than that, we just go through and loot everything. I don't know how profitable this is in softcore. Depends on how well blights sell and stuff. It's a good source of maps for your village. Then you want to go through your blight ones. Well, you do want to go through everything and look. But like base types is like so value on Aquarium. Cold oil. Prismatic oil was what sold the best for a while. I don't know how that sells now. Let's see. Pretty worth. Either way, I hope that helps you have a good time in Blight. It's been helping me a lot. And yeah, Blight Ravage maps, you don't really need your build to do all the work. You can just build towers smartly. Either way, thanks for watching. Sub if you liked the video. More importantly, try to die less than I do.